Welcome to Tech Talks with Jeremy Hyman, and I'm your host, Rob Brown. Lovely to be with you today. Jeremy, we are talking about how accounting firms are strategically dealing with the COVID that is happening at the moment. And I want to talk specifically about how some firms are falling back into the old ways of working. As the world restarts, are we going to go back to how we were?
I sincerely hope not. I think that if we didn't learn some lessons from this whole episode, then we really would have missed a trick. There's things that we already knew, which COVID accelerated. There's things that we didn't know that we've learned, and I think that we really need to. Listen, COVID's been a terrible thing, but we need to take away that silver lining from around the cloud and make sure that we do change.
Yeah, and you use the word acceleration there. Have you seen accounting firms being better at adapting to change and adversity than they would otherwise have been over the years?
Absolutely, crikey. I mean, accountants are not the fastest moving creature on earth, and I think that they have, to their credit, really adapted to the change of pace. And that change of pace, you saw it at two ends. You saw it at the very beginning of the pandemic, where there were rushed decisions that had to be made in order to survive.
Yeah.
And then you saw it at pace still through the lockdowns and the changes as accountants adapted. But yeah, it's been accelerated evolution for them, I would say.
What's going to happen to the accounting firms that do go back to the old ways of working?
I think they're going to suffer. I think they will suffer for two reasons. First of all, they will move back to the inefficient practices that they had. And second of all, I think, and maybe more importantly, they'll be perceived by their clients as having failed to evolve.
Yeah.
Their clients have all been under pressure and have all made changes. And if they don't see their accountant act the same way, they will feel they are out of step.
Very good. Well, let's leave people on a high, Jeremy, in these short little talks that we have. What's going to be the benefits of the firms that do embrace these change and refuse to go back to the old ways of working?
It's going to be a lower cost base. Let's call it what it is. Fewer people getting more done. And I think maybe in another chat we'll talk about automation and things like that. But certainly that will be the direction of travel. And on a softer side, it's going to be a closeness to their clients. So firms and partners and managers and everyone really have grown closer to their clients over these past quite a number of months. And I think that maintaining that will be a real benefit.
Yeah, well, thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate your insights today. We'll see you on the next episode of Tech Talks.